What's going on, guys? Bravo 1 here. And we had a request for the bug out bags. So, this one is mine. I wanted to show you what I got. I've done a video on the Ontario knife. I mounted up here on the shoulder, on the strap. And you can see I got it in the M.U.L.S.A, the digital M.U.L.S.A. That is that's the camo I go with. I feel it's the best for the environment that we have here in Florida. That's just my personal opinion. You guys can do whatever you want with your setup, but that's how I do mine. I have other camos as well, but my main camo is on M.U.L.S.A. This guy's got a bunch of compartments. I got kind of utility stuff down here with the paracord, which I've used and I still use. I got a little flashlight, mounts on the head. A little glass cleaner for reflective surfaces or something if I need to signal somebody. One of the coolest things that I bought is this thing right here. This guy actually is a hammock, so you can have a comfortable place to sleep off the ground. I think that's one of the most important things I've bought so far. I haven't used it. I really want to, but when I go camping next I will. I have this on there because it's a broken phone, and I figured maybe I could use the parts for it, like the reflective surface. If I get lost, you can use it as a signal. There's also battery in there. Maybe it'll have some juice or whatever. I don't care. Whatever. It's just a creative idea. A couple of batteries, because I do have a mag light in one of these pouches, which I'll show you in a minute. So what we'll do is zip this guy up. Also, all these pouches and everything, the zippers are really heavy duty. So that's always important, because some of these bags, the cheaply made ones, excuse me, I got something in my throat. The cheaply made ones are sometimes the zippers, I'm sure you guys know, will get caught up or break or pull apart, and they just suck. You got the MOLLE webbing on all the compartments. This top side zip, I got all ammo in here. I got 100 rounds of 7.62 ammo, and I didn't want to put too many more because it gets heavy. So I got 100 rounds of 20 round boxes. I put in there for spare ammo. And this is like the secondary compartment, which I got a set of binoculars that I put in this sock because I lost the actual, I think the case for this was really cheap and it fell apart, so I just used a sock. And down here you got pretty cool little pouch area. It's got space for notepads and pens, which I haven't put in there. I used to have some in there. I took them out because I needed them for work or something. And I got these guys, these glow sticks. These glow sticks are awesome. Basically what we would use this for is if I was clearing a room, if I was in a building and I needed to know where I've been, things like that. I can use it as a marker. All kinds of different things to use them for. And I find them to be really important. So I went and spent, I think, $1. Sorry, I was trying to get that zipper. $1 on each of them. I bought 10 of them, I think, or 5 of them or something. MRE. I got the mag light. And mag lights can be used for a bunch of different things. You could use this as a tool. You can use it as a light. So this one's an LED version, so it was expensive. It was actually pretty good tool. I used it for a while when I was doing security contract work. And then I got a smaller light when I went into the corrections field, so I don't need it anymore. Though I should carry that so I can thump people with it. But anyways, the main compartment I kind of utilized this one for some of the things that I really like, which is this Gore-Tex woodland camo jacket. And this guy came out with it, which is the hatchet for wood cutting, things like that. I got the ghillie suit in here, which I'm not going to pull out because it takes a good minute to get it back in there with all this stuff in there with it. And then I have a neoprene face mask for the extreme cold. It's reversible, so it goes black or woodland. And I have woodland camis, and I also have the M.U.L.S.A. I kind of mix and match, but I do like the M.U.L.S.A. the best. I think it does the best job at camouflaging in this environment, in Florida's environment. But both work. I like the woodland camos would be my next option. And I know a lot of guys these days go with the multi-cam or the ACU. But I tend to go with those two. I think they're the best. And that's pretty much it for this guy. I got the Camelback in there to hold water. So it's got its own compartment for that right here. Comes up through this hole here that conceals it. Comes up and over here. And then I already showed you the knife. Then I got the side pouches. Side pouches, I just got a little med kit. It's got the basic first aid stuff. A couple little tools. Never know when you need those, guys. I got some electrical tools. Little miscellaneous. I got butt connectors. And then some ring connectors, just in case you needed to do some automobile work or something like that in a tight situation. You know, you never know. So I kind of think out of the box, and that's the cool thing about making your own bug out bag, is to think out of the box. And I got the Winchester, kind of a buck knife folder. I always have a couple of knives on me, because sometimes these large ones, you can't use them for certain jobs. Little ones do a lot better of a job, maybe getting into smaller spaces or whatever. So you see the MOLLE webbing. Actually, the MOLLE webbing was surprisingly straight. In terms of a lot of companies, the cheaper the stuff is, the MOLLE webbing isn't as lined up like it should be. This stuff actually surprisingly is. Though this bag did cost me about $60 to $70. This is a Fox tactical bag. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. And you gotta excuse me about the placement of the bag. It's a little heavy. I think it's about 60 pounds, 50 to 60 pounds. Canteen. And got a fire starter. And some waterproof matches. And padding. This is important. You got the waist belt. Small of the back's got a major bunch of padding for the spine. Sides and top for upper back, middle back. A lot of padding. This is a really comfortable bag. I've gone a long way with it. I've actually, with Kilo 1 actually, we marched about 3 miles with it one day. And it was very comfortable the whole time. As long as you have it adjusted, especially that waist belt, it's very important to have adjusted properly. So that's my bag, and I love it. It's very comfortable, it works great, it's good quality, and it was a great price. So thanks for watching, and tune in for the next video, because there's more coming.